Have you ever wondered how medieval science looked like? It was truly fascinating, practically shrouded in mysticism, occult, sorcery, wizardry, metallurgy and astronomy. Welcome to the mystical world of alchemy on our channel Jessy on Globe. Alchemy was born in ancient Egypt. The Egyptians believed in life after death, and the mummification process they developed was truly marvelous, all of which gave rise to the initial understanding or the knowledge of chemicals, and the idea of immortality was propagated and it became popular. When Egypt was conquered by Alexander the Great, the Greek philosophers were interested in the Egyptian ways of interpreting life and matter. For the Greeks, metal was composed of four natural elements, that is air, earth, fire and water. These are the symbols of alchemy, some of which are still in use. Now they mixed these concepts with the Egyptian sacred science. While this was happening in Egypt and Greece, alchemy was independently developed in China by the Taoist monk. They pursued the idea of outer and inner elixir. For outer elixir, they worked with minerals and plants that could prolong life, and for inner elixir, they developed exercise techniques that could manipulate chi or the life force of human body. Likewise, in India, alchemy was independently developed. The Indian belief system was similar to the Chinese. They pursued external and internal methods to purify the body and prolong life. To their credit, Indians invented steel, and in fact they were the first to realize the importance of flame color to identify metal. For the Arabian system, they believed that all metals is composed of two things, that is sulfur and mercury, in varying proportion. For them, gold was considered as a perfect metal, and all other lower metals were considered less than perfect. There was again this concept, this idea that these lower metals could be transmuted or converted into gold by using something called as the philosopher's stone. And yes, this is the same stone that is referenced in the Harry Potter series. This philosopher's stone is believed to confer immortality. And in alchemy, the philosopher's stone is considered perfection at its finest. It symbolizes harmony and heavenly bliss. And in different cultures, it is referenced. In Hinduism and Buddhism, it goes by the name of Parasmani or Chintamani. In Europe, the alchemists invented manufacture of amalgams and made advances in many chemical processes and compounds. Slowly and steadily in Europe, alchemy got separated into two groups. One group pursued the path of discovering new compounds and their reactions, which led to the current system of science of chemistry. The other group continued to look at the spiritual metaphysical side of alchemy. The other thing that I find quite fascinating in alchemy is the resonance of the number 7. There were 7 metals of antiquity that were invented and in use by the prehistoric humans, and the 7 metals were associated with the 7 planets: Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. Sun was associated with the metal gold, silver. Mars was associated with iron, Mercury with the metal mercury, Jupiter with tin, Venus with copper, and Saturn with lead. In fact, the 7 days of the week are also associated with this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So much so that the number 7 has withstood the test of time, and even today it is considered as a lucky number. 777 is used in many of the casino slot machines to denote a jackpot. The other thing in alchemy is the idea of 3 primes, where medicines were supposed to be composed of, and they are the soul, spirit and body. Soul was associated with sulfur, spirit was associated with mercury. Now mercury has a relevance in itself in alchemy because of its property. Mercury is the only metal that is available in liquid form at room temperature. Body was symbolized with salt, now all of the symbol, they come together beautifully in one sacred geometry called as the hexagram. It is a 6-pointed star, fire, water, and in this symbol itself you will find earth, air and water symbol. In the center there is mercury. This hexagram you can find this hexagram in many cultures. It is known by different names. It is called as the Seal of Solomon, Star of David. You can find this symbol in the flag of Israel. In Armenia it is the Wheel of Eternity, and in India it is a symbol of Shiva and Shakti of harmony, called as the Heart Chakra. In Sanskrit it is called as Anahat, one that is unstruck. It is a very powerful tool of protection of energy shield. In conclusion, alchemy borders in the realm of magic. The practitioners, the alchemists, were often labeled as witches and sorcerers, but they were true scientists. Alchemy is still in use today, and many of the alchemical processes have transitioned from science to spiritualism, like the sacred symbol of hexagram. I hope you found this video interesting and enlightening, and in some ways appreciative of the efforts of our forefathers on whose shoulders we stand today. Stay tuned for more interesting episodes on our channel Jessy on Glow.